Right, so we're going to have a bit of a different video here. This is going to be a bit of a chill video compared to what I usually post. I haven't been posting just because I'm trying to fix my sleep, and I've been having quite a bit of the unwell days, as some of you might know. So anyway, I decided to just do like a fun little video here because of a conversation I had with a mate. And yeah, this is going to be my fruit tier list of all the common fruits. This is not going to be every single fruit on the planet because otherwise we're going to be here for just way too long. But this is most of the common fruits you will find locally at your supermarkets, basically around the world. So yeah, so these are all the tiers. I split up into 5 tiers, and yeah, let's get into it. Apples. Let's start with apples. Apples are pretty good. I think they're pretty good, especially if you get a really good apple that is refrigerated and it's nice and crispy. Apple crumbles good. Apple pies are good. If you put apple sauce on pork, that's pretty good. So I think apples are generally pretty all good. I'm going to put them on A tier because if someone was like, "Hey, you want an apple?" Yeah, sure, I'll take it. This also includes Granny Smith apples, the green ones, and the other rose apples, etc. Okay, next, apricots. Don't really eat apricots as like the fruit itself that often. Apricot jam is good. I like the dried apricots; those are pretty good. But the only problem why I don't eat apricot is because they have a pit in the middle. And those of you that know me knows that I hate food with stuff in it that you got to spit out, and that includes pits in fruits. So apricot, I like it, but it's gonna go mid. If it didn't have the pit in the middle, I'd bump it up to A tier. Bananas, pretty common. I'm gonna put bananas in mid because it's just a banana. Like, yeah, you can put it in a cake, sure, you can put it in a smoothie, yeah, whatever. But I'm not gonna get excited about having a banana. So yeah, they're just mid. And blackberries, black. I know a lot of people like blackberries, but my problem with blackberries is, from my experience, a lot of them are pretty sour, and they have this like hard, like crunchy thing in the middle. And it's not very crunchy because you can't even like chew it and it doesn't break. It's just like this hard, like little sand thingies in the middle. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, and the taste is not that good. So mid, very very mid. Blueberries. Blueberries are known as a super fruit or superfood to some people. And blueberries are great. I love blueberries. You can put them in smoothies, put them in yogurt bowls. I especially love blueberries if they're frozen. I love frozen blueberries. It's like any frozen berries. It's like ice cream, but without the fat and the sugar and stuff. So blueberries, I want to put in S tier. Raspberries. Raspberries taste good. I've had some very sweet raspberries before, and raspberry jam is nice. They're just super fragile, but they taste really amazing. So I'm going to put them in A tier. I still prefer eating apples, but yeah, raspberries are good. Next is honeydew melons. Honeydew melons. I quite like honeydew melons. If there's like a fruit platter and I see some honeydew melon, I'm probably going to go for that. So honeydew melon, especially, and same with like drinks as well. I love honeydew melon in drinks. Like sometimes I get honeydew bubble tea and stuff like that, and I think it's amazing. So honeydew, they just taste really good. I'm just gonna put them in S tier because they do taste really good, and I will go for them. Rock melon. Rock melon. The thing about rock melon is that it's like the first couple bites are amazing, and they can be very very sweet and refreshing. But if you eat like more than, let's say, 1 or 2 slices, they just start tasting very, very bland for some reason. Like all the sweetness is kind of gone after one or two slices. So while the initial taste is really, really good, you just don't really have long to enjoy it because all the rest of the fruit, if you keep eating it, just doesn't taste like anything. So because of that, I don't think it will go into S tier. It's gonna be, I'll put it at the top of A tier. Cherries. Cherries taste good, but the same problem with apricots is they got a freaking pit in the middle, and like having to spit things out when eating just ruins the experience. It just ruins the eating experience for me. It's a very big deal for me, and yeah, because of that, I'm gonna have to put them in mid. Yeah, the cherries mid. Mandarins. So I'm gonna include like clementines and tangerines in this as well. I think they're quite amazing. Um, in Chinese culture, it's like a mandarin's like a big. Was it tangerines? Anyway, it's one of those. They're like a big thing about like getting rich and prosperity and stuff, and they're all over the place in Chinese New Year's. And I've had some very, very sweet ones, and I love to put them in the fridge because they just taste so refreshing. And they're easy to peel, very easy to peel. A lot of them don't have seeds in them, so I just split the segments and eat them. And I think they're great. They're easy to eat, easy to peel, and they taste great. Perfect for a snack. I'm putting mandarins, tangerines included, clementines included in S tier. Oranges. Oranges are great, but they're everywhere. But I don't think the fruit being everywhere really matters because if it's good, it's good. Oranges, lately I've had some really, really like large oranges at my local supermarket. They're like super big. They're like this big, like almost maybe not the size of my face, maybe like half the size of my face, like super big, and they're juicy as, and they just taste so good and so refreshing. Orange juice is good. It's like everywhere. They put orange juice in tropical drinks as well. It just tastes really good. You can use it in cooking. You can even chuck it in corned beef if you want. Like when you boil the corned beef and stuff, you can use it in cooking. You can use orange zest in desserts and stuff. So orange is very versatile, very, very good. Um, just because recently I've been buying oranges because of just how juicy they looked, I'm going to put them in S tier. Dragon fruits. I don't have dragon fruit that often. But the thing is that dragon fruit, when I do have it, I don't remember it actually tastes like anything. Like it doesn't taste that sweet. It doesn't taste that sour. It just doesn't really taste like anything. So I don't know what else to say. I guess it just looks nice, but taste wise, it just doesn't taste like anything. So I'm gonna have to put dragon fruit in mid tier because of that. Grapes. So this will include the red grapes, the green grapes, and the black grapes or the purple grapes, however you want to call it. Grapes, if they are seedless, very good S tier because if they're very sweet seedless grapes, they just taste like candy. Problem is they are kind of fragile and they do go bad in the fridge relatively easy. And not all grapes are seedless, unfortunately, and that pisses me off. So if they were all seedless, they would go in S tier. But they're not all seedless. So I'm going to drop them down to A tier. I'm going to put them probably just behind rock melon. Actually, I'm going to put them above rock melon. Yeah, because I've had some really, really good grapes. Figs. Figs. Again, I know some people love figs. but this might sound crazy to some people, but it's gonna go you for me. I don't like figs. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. It's just the amount of little seeds in them that just ruins the texture for me. They don't taste that amazing. They're a bit sour. Don't really like it. I've just never, and they're like all squishy and mushy in my opinion. Like I don't know, but I just don't like figs. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but personally, I don't like figs. They are going in D tier. Durian. Now, this is a controversial one because this is one of those you love it or you hate it ones. Durian, my family loves them, but me personally, I'm I'm not a fan. I'm not personally a fan. Like, I don't get disgusted by it. I know some people think it's absolutely disgusting, but I actually don't think it's that disgusting. I just think they're incredibly overrated. Um, Durian as a fruit, pretty overrated. But I do like durian ice cream. I like durian puffs or other durian products, but the durian as a fruit itself, I think it's overrated. And if someone just gave me a tray of durian, I'll probably say no thanks. So it's going to go in C tier. The no thanks tier. Grapefruit. Grapefruit is a bit sour. I mean, I guess you can use it in fruit juices and stuff, but and I actually have a great grapefruit tree right outside my front door, but I don't really eat the grapefruit. Yeah, I have a friend that comes and picks my grapefruit. His dad loves my grapefruit. That's all good. But me personally, I don't really use grapefruit, and right now I can't really anyway because the grapefruit juices does something to me that it shouldn't because I'm on some certain medication. So I don't get revolted by it, but I'm not going to say yes to grapefruit. So no thanks. Grapefruit's going in C tier. Next, starfruit. Starfruit I haven't had in ages because I actually can't really find them in New Zealand. But every time I go back to China, I do see starfruit and I do have some. Uh, they're not. I like the texture. I like the firmness and the crunchiness, and they can be pretty refreshing. I've never really had a sweet starfruit, but they're not disgusting. So I'm going to put them in mid tier. And they look nice, I suppose, when you slice them. Kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit. So this is going to be green and gold ones, both included. I personally fucking love kiwi fruit. It is really, especially the green ones. I'm a big fan of green ones. Gold ones are pretty good too. Uh, and I'm not going to complain if someone gives me a gold one, but I love green kiwi fruit. So this is gonna go in the S tier somewhere. Like I always buy like a 500-gram box of kiwi fruit when I go to the supermarket, and I always have some kiwi fruit in my fridge. So this is gonna go. Probably put them above. I'll put them above blueberries too. I love kiwi fruit. Lychee. Lychee has the same problem as cherries. It's got that stupid pit in the middle. And on top of that, you got to peel it. So it's even worse than cherries because not only do you have to spit out the pit, you also have to peel it. The flavor is amazing. I love the flavor. Anything lychee, like lychee in ice cream, lychee in bubble tea, or any other drinks, those absolutely amazing. Love it. But the lychee fruit itself, you got to peel it, and then there's a pit in the middle. That just kind of ruins the deal for me. So I'm gonna say I'll put it in mid, but I will put it above. I would put it above blackberries, but it's got a pit in the middle, so I'm gonna put it above cherries. Yeah, just because yes, you have to peel it as well, but the flavor is just way better than a cherry, in my opinion. So that's where lychees are gonna go. What is this? Mangoes. I don't think mangoes have any competition It's going straight in S tier. As a matter of fact, it's way better. It's the best. It's my favorite fruit out of this whole thing so far. So mangoes, they're like good in everything. Like you can, they're good just by itself. They're good in smoothies. When I had birthdays as a kid, I had mango cakes. It's like birthday cakes with layers of mango in the middle, and the outside's like a layer of mango jelly, and it was so good. When I went to Cambodia, there were these like ladies just peeling mangoes on a stick. You can buy them for like $1 or $2, and they were like some of the sweetest mangoes I've ever had. I always have a bag of frozen mangoes in my fridge, and I literally just eat them straight like that. It's like mango ice cream without the bad stuff. It's so good. I love mangoes. Ever since I was a kid, my whole life, I love mangoes. Mangoes, not even close. S tier. As a matter of fact, if there was another tier above S tier, I would put mangoes in its own tier. That's how good it is. Passion fruit. Passion fruit tastes amazing. Some people don't like the seeds, but I think I can forgive the seeds just by how amazing it tastes. Passion fruit tastes good in drinks like bubble tea. Like I, I commonly get a passion fruit bubble tea from Gongcha. They have like a passion fruit thing. I use that's like my regular. Passion fruit in like the Just Juice tropical fruit mixes, tropical smoothies. Passion fruit in desserts. If you use passion fruit pulp, those you can make some pretty cool stuff with that. So I quite like passion fruit. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I don't think it beats apple though, just because apples are way more easy to eat. But passion fruit is really yum. What is this? Pears. Okay, so for me, pear's gonna go for. I want to say no thanks. I've never been a fan of pears. I don't know what it is. I just don't. They have this like weird texture to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like an apple, but it's got something else to it. But like it feels like a bit. I actually don't know how to put it in words. It's just got something else in it that I don't like, and yeah, I just don't really like the taste of it. I've never had a very sweet pear. It's basically like a worse version of an apple. So yeah, I don't really have pears. Why would I have a pear when I just can have an apple? So yeah, I don't like pears. It's not. I don't get disgusted by them, which is why they're not in the EU tier. But if someone offered me a pear, I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm good. No thanks. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of pears. Uh, yeah. Next, pineapples. I actually just had some pineapples before this video, and yeah, they for me are definitely S tier. I'll even ooh, put them just below kiwi fruit. When I go shopping, grocery shopping, I always buy this box of freshly cut up pineapples, and I always have it just like as a dessert kind of thing. Just straight up pineapples. Yeah, pineapple juice is good. You can use it in sweet and sour dishes, sweet and sour pork, sweet and sour chicken. You can use it in salads and tropical mixes. It just tastes so good. I just love pineapple. The only problem with pineapple is that it's a bit hard to cut and prepare. It takes a bit of effort, but that's why I buy them already chopped up. So yeah, I'd say pineapple is there. What is this one here? Peaches. Peaches taste good. They taste really good. Some of them, but they have that thing in the middle. So I don't know. I actually haven't had peaches in a while, but I don't necessarily have any bad impressions of peaches. But I've never craved peaches. I never go crazy with peaches. I think the canned peaches are really good, actually. I actually quite love the canned peaches for some reason. Even some of them come in like a syrup, but some of them just come in like fresh juice instead of syrup, and those, in my opinion, they're equally as good. Use them in desserts, use them in fruit crumbles. Uh, but I don't mind peaches. I just never really see them around, and I've never really gone crazy for peaches. So I want to put peaches in mid. I'll put them above. I won't put them above lychee. I'll put them above cherries. Plums. Plums. I have a plum tree in my backyard, but I never really eat the plums for the same problem as cherries. Because it's got a freaking bit in the middle, and I hate spitting stuff out. I will say, uh, plum juice is very nice. I like plum juice. There's like a famous Chinese drink called suan mei tang. It's basically like a it's basically just plum juice. Um, and you drink it with like hot pot. You drink it with like dinners and stuff, and it's actually really good. In some restaurants, if you order like a roast duck, like a Chinese roast duck or roast goose, they give you some plum sauce to dip it in. That can be very, very good. So plum for me does have its uses, but fresh plum I just don't eat because I have to deal with the pit. So it's gonna go in the mid tier, but I'm gonna put it just below lychee because of the whole like that Chinese plum drink I was talking about. That carries it to that spot. But if there was a lychee drink, which they are, I prefer the lychee drink over the plum juice. Strawberries. There's no competition here. I think strawberries go way into S tier. They're just good in everything. They're good by themselves. They're good as desserts. They're good as frozen, like just straight up frozen strawberries. I've been buying bags of frozen strawberries for like over a month now, and I've just been every time I walk in the kitchen, I just grab a couple and I snack on them. And again, any fruit that's like frozen berries, frozen mangoes, they're like ice cream without the sugar and the cream and the bad shit. So I absolutely love frozen strawberries. Yogurt bowls, I usually have the berry yogurt and chuck a couple of frozen strawberries in there. Or you can eat them with cereal. It's just so good. I just love strawberries. And they look good if you cut them up in certain ways. You dice them, you can slice them, and they look good on your desserts and stuff. They're just very, very good. I love strawberries. Watermelon. This is another no-brainer. Watermelon's going to S tier. Um, it might even beat strawberries, I reckon, because of watermelons. They're just like they're so refreshing, and I've had some very sweet watermelons, and it just tastes so good. On a hot summer's day, a nice refrigerated watermelon is very, very hard to beat. The only problem is that it's fucking massive, so you can't eat it in one go, and you got to cut it. Um, yes, it's got seeds, and I have a problem with like seeds and spitting stuff out. But I'll be honest, I just eat the seeds. I don't even care. I just swallow the seeds. I don't even care. So the fact that I have to spit something out just doesn't exist for watermelons for me because I just swallow the seeds. And yeah, watermelon tastes awesome just by itself in juices, in smoothies. Yeah, I can't really think of much that can beat watermelons. So that's an S tier fruit for me. Avocados. Yes, it's got a pit in the middle, but you do take it out before you eat it, not while you're eating it. So I don't have a problem with that. They don't really taste like anything, you know. It's like there's not really like a thing as a sweet avocado or anything. Like they're not known for being sweet, but they are nice in sandwiches. They're nice in salads. They're nice with nachos with guacamole. Um, they're good with salmon and bagels. So I think it's pretty good. The only issue of avocados is that if you buy too much of them, you can't buy a house anymore. So yeah, I mean avocados A tier. I'd say A tier, just because they're very very versatile. All right, coconuts. Man, coconut is another thing I absolutely love. I can't think of anything bad that comes from coconuts. Like the coconut itself is good. You can you can make coconut desserts. They're very very good. Coconut drinks are good. Those like drinking coconuts, like where they just shave the coconut and chuck a straw in it. Those are absolutely amazing. I love those. You can use coconut in baking. You can use them in curries, in cooking. Shredded coconut. You can make coconut rice. Yeah, I don't. Coconut milk is amazing. The even just like the canned coconut water or coconut juice you have sometimes. Like I like even those. So I don't really think there's anything bad that comes from coconuts. So I think for that reason, coconut has to be somewhere in S tier. You know what? I'll even put them above pineapples, just because coconuts are so much more versatile than pineapples. So yeah, coconuts are absolutely amazing. I love coconuts. Feijoas. Feijoas are pretty popular here, and I have a friend that absolutely loves feijoas. Um, your feijoa, obviously, you can use them for juices. You can eat them just like that. But me personally, mm, actually gonna say no thanks, because I'm not a fan of feijoas. For me, they don't taste that amazing. I don't know what it is. I just think they're overhyped. Like I've never been a fan. I've tried them and I just don't really see the hype about it. And if someone just offers me a feijoa, like I just can't be bothered, you know. And they're small, you know. You have to like cut them open and scoop them out, and then that's it. And then you gotta cut another one open, scoop them out. That's it. And so, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of feijoas. So if feijoas going in C tier. The next is lemon and limes. I'll put them all in one, both lemon and limes. Now, they're kind of different in the sense that you don't actually straight up just eat lemon and lime, but they are classified as a fruit and they are pretty common, so I'm going to put them in the list. Uh, so lemon and lime, pretty versatile. I love lemonade. I love lime juice. Uh, the drink brand Bundaberg, where the ginger beer was from, they have lemon, lime, and bitters. I always buy that flavor. I quite like that. I love lemonade. I think I've already said that. Um, lemon, lemon zest. Same with lime zest. Use in desserts. Use it in cooking, and use it in soups. Usually the lemon goes great with seafood. Lemon juice, lemon and lime is just like a very, very versatile fruit, and they actually do enhance a lot of flavor for your food. So for that reason, I'm gonna put them in A tier. Flavor wise, I'll put them above apple, because they just do so much in terms of enhancing the flavor of what you're eating or drinking. All right, lastly we have persimmons. These I don't really eat. Um, they look like tomatoes, and I don't know. I just don't find the appeal of them. I've tried one, and it's just very, very meh. Some people hype them up a lot, but again, it's like, for me, it's the same as for Joes. Like, they're hyped, but I don't get why they're so good. I'm just not. I just don't understand. Just not a fan. So I'm actually gonna just put this in the no thanks tier. I'll put them above pear. I'll put pear below for Joes. Yeah. Speaking of tomatoes, I'll find a tomato. We'll put tomato in there because tomatoes are classified as a fruit. So tomatoes. Tomatoes again, very, very versatile. You can use them in everything. Basically, like all Italian cooking. There's a lot of tomatoes in Chinese cooking. You can use them in curries. But just having a raw tomato just by itself, some people love that shit, but I don't really do it. However, tomatoes, here's a hack for you. I find them very, very good if you just slice tomatoes and just sprinkle brown sugar on them and eat them. I think that's actually quite nice. So tomatoes, I'll put A tier above raspberries. Yeah. So there you go. That's my fruit tier list. There's actually quite a lot of S tier fruits. That a lot more than I thought there would be. But yeah, this is my summary of the fruit list. But yeah, just a fun little video. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll be posting videos whenever I start feeling better again to go out there and yeah, just to start recording again. And yeah, don't forget to follow the gaming channel, follow the real life channel, and yeah, I'll be in touch. See you guys on next one.